All right, guys, just want to do a quick video about the divorce of Kevin Costner. You guys who are Kevin Costner fans, I was never really a fan of his, but I have nothing against him. But apparently his ex-wife that he was married to for approximately, I think like 18 years or something like that, originally wanted $250,000 a month in alimony. In child support for their 3 children. I mean, yeah, imagine that. $250K per month, not per year, per month, son, for these 3 kids. And he was offering to pay her something like $75,000 a month. She was like, absolutely not. So her lawyers came back and were like, okay, Kevin, give us $165,000 a month and we'll go away. And he was like, no, 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 no. I have a prenup. I'm not doing that. And he still has to pay, obviously, even with the prenup, because he promised her a certain amount. I think it was like $63,000 a month in the prenup. But she was currently getting $75,000 a month, and that was not enough for her. She wanted $250,000 a month. And then her lawyers tapped it down to $163K a month because they weren't getting that out of him. And then she took him to court, and then the judge was like, why do you need that much money to take care of 3 kids? These kids are going to grow up, to be completely spoiled brats with that much money around. You don't need that much money, and according to this prenup, you signed this, so right now you're getting 75. She was getting 75,000 something a month from him right now. She could have just kept her mouth shut. So the judge even took that away, and he was like, no, we're just gonna give you the 63,000 a month that you originally agreed to in the prenup. So now she's gonna be losing like 13 or 14 grand a month because she was being greedy. But I don't even like this guy's channel, but let's hear what they have to say.
Conversation between Kevin Costner and Christine Baumgartner, or at least between their attorneys. Imagine with something like this. So you want to play games, huh? You want to play games? You want to play games with words and, what does understand mean?
It's gonna cost you.
Yep. And it ended up costing Christine Baumgartner a decent amount of money. I mean, we've been talking about such huge numbers in this divorce where he's paying $63,000 a month in child support. She wanted $250,000.
So Costner now cost her, get it?
Yeah.
A little more than $14,000 because of shenanigans.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not the number that necessarily is eye-popping. It's $14,237.50 that Christine has to fork over to Kevin's lawyers. But the reason she has to fork it over is because of the shenanigans in terms of how she was answering discovery questions about that prenup. When she was asked, did you understand the terms of the prenup when you signed it?
So Derek, let me just stop you for a second, because before you get into what happened, the reason that question is important is that when Kevin had her sign the prenup, to make it valid, what you have to do is make sure she has her own lawyer and that she understands what she is signing.
Right.
Those are
True
elements.
of all prenups.
Those are true of all prenups, and they're elements of making them valid. So the question, did you understand what you were signing, is highly relevant because it's an element of making a prenup valid.
So
continue.
enter the shenanigans.
That's exactly right. So when asked this question, did you understand the terms of the prenup you were signing, her lawyers objected and said, well, what does understand mean? What does this really mean in this context? And Kevin responded,
and they went back and forth and back and forth, and then Kevin's lawyer, Laura Wasser, ended up going to the judge and saying, dude, I didn't say dude, but
I hope she didn't say.
She said in legal
Your Honor,
form,
dude. But it's like, what is going on here? I mean, we're doing this dance around a word that everybody knows what it means.
Right. It's obvious what they're doing.
And the judge saw it that way as well and said, look, this is just shenanigans. These are delay tactics. These are fair questions that you need to answer. And because you didn't do so, I'm going to order you to pay Kevin's lawyers the fees in fighting this stupid battle, $14,000.
Yeah.
It's a big indication that this judge is saying, hey, cut the crap and let's get down to brass tacks, and maybe an indication that the prenup's going to stand up.
Stick to the prenup and let's get this over and done with.
Well,
Yeah, she kept dragging this thing out because he apparently is worth like 400 million bucks, but he is the one doing the movies and the TV shows and all this. She what does she do? Apparently she just runs like a handbag company that she started in 2005, probably with his money, probably with his support, probably with him paying for everything, his direction, and that's really all she does. So, yeah, I mean, and he was smart. I will give him that. He was smart to do some sort of prenup. I mean, I'm even surprised he has to give her $63,000, but I mean, based on his net worth, you know, I can kind of see where that's coming into play. The dude is worth 400 million bucks, you know, but 63,000 is still a good chunk of change. I mean, she's not getting the 248,000 she was per month that she was originally requesting. I mean, I don't care where you live in the world. You don't need that much money, right? You just don't. He should have just put in the prenup to just give her like some lump sum and be done with it, right? I mean, you know, maybe a few million bucks, maybe 10 million max. I mean, it's worth 400 million, and just go away, right? Just go away. Plenty of money. But nope, she was playing the greed game. She wanted more and more and more. And finally the judge got sick of it, and he's like, you know what, screw you, I'm just going to give you the bare minimum that he put in in his prenup. And that's all you're getting.
Well, the judge kind of indicated, played his hand already that he thinks the prenup is valid by saying that she had to be out of the house by the time, the date that the prenup said. So now the question, look, Christine has lost big in terms of child support. Like you said, Derek, she wanted $248,000 a month. She's getting $63,000 a month, which is exactly what Kevin said was fair. So he won that battle. Now the question, will she challenge the prenup? There are high stakes here, because if she challenges the prenup and she loses, she will have to return the $1.5 million he advanced her and pay all of her attorney's fees in the challenge of the prenup, which could amount to a lot of money.
Dude, 1.5 million he's already given her, plus she's already getting, you know, or she was up until the judge lowered it, $70,000 a month in child support. That is a lot of money, man. Yeah, I mean, for somebody who is, you know, let's face it, man, she's, yeah. It's not like her value's going up, right? It's going down.
At least the 1.5. Right?
No, the 1.5 will automatically go back. In addition to the 1.5, she has to pay his attorney's fees.
Yeah, this is Part T live and direct from Planet Earth. Hope taught us nobody wins when the family feuds. With that said, the wife's got to stop playing games. 63K is enough. You understood. Stop playing semantics. We've already had Yellowstone taken away from us, and now you want to play games in court. Go ahead and take the 63K, pack it up, and get on up out of here, man. Stop playing games.
Listen, you can blame.
This game.
You can't blame Yellowstone on
You can't blame her for that. But it is true. It is being taken away from us. We're all losing in that sense.
Well, Matt McConaughey is going to take it over.
I like Matt McConaughey, but
I know, Kevin Costner.
you know.
Yeah, I've never watched a single episode of Yellowstone. I think I've only watched like one Kevin Costner movie, which was The Bodyguard with Whitney Houston, and I saw that back in the day when it came out. Yeah, I actually liked that movie. It wasn't too bad. It's kind of slow, but yeah, regardless, guys, be careful when you marry these women, man. Make sure you get a rock-solid prenup. Clearly, he had one. But still, man, $63K a month is still a big chunk of change. I mean, I know where they live in Beverly Hills and stuff. Yeah, it's definitely not cheap to live out there, you know. But she does not get to continue living, you know, the Kevin Costner lifestyle if she is no longer Kevin Costner's wife, right? You know, yeah, you don't get that anymore, man. So, like if me and you know, if I was, like, me and my girl ever split or anything like that, you don't get to continue riding in my Lambo, you know, back down to the minors with the other guys you used to date. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think of this divorce. And if you are going through a divorce yourself, or you're afraid you're heading in that direction, you think your wife is going to take you for, you know, a big chunk of change, let me know in the comments below. Or have you already gone through a divorce where your wife took you for a big chunk of change? Let me know in the comments below and share your story. That way other guys can learn from it as well. And obviously with Kevin Costner, he's on a much larger scale because of who he is and his, you know, the amount of movies he's done over the years and the amount of money he's made. So yeah, but still many of us can still relate. So drop your comments below. Let me know what you think.
All right, this is M from the 33 Secrets signing out here with the Lamborghini. Yes, it's my Lambo. Go to Matt Cross Official, my IG, see the entire process of me purchasing this vehicle. It took about 2 months to close, and the same guy who delivered my DeLorean also delivered my Lamborghini. TJ at Florida Exotic Transport. If you ever need to transport a muscle car, exotic car, he's your man. So very excited about this vehicle. It's actually a pretty rare find. It's Rossifesto Red, which is one of the rarest colors for Lamborghini. It's a $14,880 option, believe it or not. I was on a hunt for one for over 2 years, just like I was my DeLorean. Finally found one. It's got super low miles, 11K, not bad. And we're going to be featuring this car a lot more here on the channel for many years to come. This is gorgeous, isn't it? Whew. Oh my gosh, take a look at this. It hasn't dried yet, but I'm still putting this on there. It's my IG tag. But as always, gentlemen, make sure you smash that like button. Smash that like button below. Do it for the Lamborghini and the DeLorean. I still have it, by the way. I'm not selling the DeLorean. I'll probably keep this car for a little bit, but DeLorean is going to stay. So we'll get the DeLorean back on here pretty soon. But enjoy the Lamborghini. And again, smash the like button. Smash that subscribe button as well. Helps me out a ton with the YouTube algorithm. And for you guys who want to support my work and all of this red pill, gold pill, platinum pill content that I'm teaching you even further, best way to do that is by jumping into my monthly online coaching program, 7 Months to Mastery, where I'm teaching guys just like you how to go out there into the world and approach and close the youngest, hottest, and most beautiful looking women on the planet. I'm talking about 8s, 9s, and 10s, same exact type of women that myself and all of my coaching students all around the world now are out there approaching and closing every single week. And I kid you not, we are making it happen every single week. And I want you to become one of us. I want you to join us. And right now it's only $1 for the entire first month of coaching lessons from me in Mastery. So take advantage of it. It's the best way to support my work. If you love what I'm doing here, if you love what I'm teaching you here, and you feel like I've added value to your life, this is the best way to pay me back. Get into my monthly online coaching program, 7 Months of Mastery. All you need to do is click that link below in my description box. It will take you over to my website where you can get signed up right now. It just takes 2 seconds. So do that now, and I'll see you in my next coaching video. I'm out with the Lambo. Till next time. Whew, so sweet.